Alright guys, welcome back. I have another Illaoi matchup guide. This is starting to become a habit. It's kinda cool. I have a different setup. I have a different matchup than normal. Sooner or later, you play enough games, you're gonna end up having a Lee Sin on the enemy team. It might be the jungler. You could be the laner, Lee Sin. I ran into one tonight, and it was an interesting game. So here's a video. I feel like this is a cheese matchup. He definitely wants to cheese you with his superior mobility, and he wants to dash around and be a pain in the butt, use his kick to get into towers and stuff. And there's not a lot that you can do that directly affects Lee Sin, because he's going to be squirrely and hard to hit no matter what. What you can do in lane is play smart and outsmart him. If you can't out-mechanic him, then be smarter than him. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pay attention to his Q cooldown. I got a little surprised. I wasn't expecting it to be back up that soon, and I took 2/3 of my health with a single trade. But you just corrupting potion back up. I was expecting a Nautilus top, so that's what happened here. He's going to get level 2, and he's going to try and cheese me level 2. As soon as that minion goes down, he's level 2. I back off. If you get hit by the Q, go back into your range of the turret. That way Lee Sin can't just dash into the turret, or he's going to take more health than he bargained for. Just don't lose your mind when he hits that Q. You have to keep in mind that there's the potential for him to do something silly. He's going to occasionally use that Q to farm. That's a big cooldown of his. I took W level 2 just because I knew that I would never be landing E on him. I just wanted to get my farm on. And I'm going to do my best to sit behind minions and not get hit by the Q. I did ask Evelyn not to gank me level 2. She was kind of looking like that. Lee Sin's going to be most strong, his most deadly, at level 3. At level 3, and when he lands all of his skill shots. I missed my tentacles, so I need to back off. I'm not too worried because I'm sitting under the tower and the first part of his Q doesn't do that much damage. So I'm going to fast forward a little bit here. I'm just CSing and I'm building up a wave. One thing that you can do is step in front of these minions if you have enough confidence that you're not going to die if you get hit by that Q. I actually saw Rengar go into that brush. No, I didn't. Alright, I saw him walk into that brush, and then I took 2/3 of my health damage again, so I had to run out. Evelyn comes up for a gank, and I'm mostly just not wanting to walk up because Rengar can just instantly jump out at me. I'm just trying to see if Lee Sin wants to like walk up and do something super fucking obvious. So I'm just gonna back up, be careful, farm with Q. I missed my E like an idiot. Just gonna go through that, throw a ward in the brush to make sure Rengar's not there. And I just don't want to get cheesed by his Thunderlords because that'll be all of my health. Like that. I get the assist, I get killed, that's really unfortunate. Oh well. I'm not going to teleport because the wave's all the way at the other side and I'd probably just end up getting killed. Evelyn does get a nice kill here, she starts snowballing. So I'm just going to be careful. I'm just going to sit back. So that was really fun. He like went back to kick me and then didn't have the energy. That was probably a dead Illaoi. I'm just gonna rewind and see what he was thinking. not leveling? He has it leveled. He doesn't have it leveled. Now he has it leveled. Okay. Never mind my failed auto cancel. I could have gone for the kill had I been a little bit more confident in myself, but I'm still missing level 6.
Live your journey or die in mine.
Miss that. Miss that. And then die to fucking minion damage. I was... Even though I went Storm Raiders, Rengar shows top. And then I get the Storm Raiders proc to get out of there. Almost kill Lee Sin. But it doesn't matter. So I'm just gonna keep it frozen. Or I showed it. I don't know why I pushed it. I should have frozen it there. But one mechanic I do want to talk about, and I showed it briefly before, is your ulti makes you immune to displacements. So when you're fighting Lee Sin, he has a very telegraphed entrance to the fight, and then you know the kick is coming because he's positioning for it. He's either dashed behind you or he's flashed. You need to cast your ulti when you see him start the animation. That was an ulti I probably didn't have to do. I don't know why he went back in on that. He got hit by another thing there, so he's literally 1.5 hits and he's dead. So that was a really awkward fight. I should not have used ult. He should not have gone back in, which caused him to use his ulti. But what I want to mention, like, there are two super important things to this matchup. One, dodge the Q early. And two, hold your E. Make sure that you're not throwing it out randomly. Make sure you're throwing it when you need to throw it. And his Q is really, really telegraphed. So when he's dashing to you with the W, or when he's using his Q to get on top of you, throw your E out directly, and you're going to be able to hit it. Just going to push this out. I believe he's going to be back top. Yeah. Alright, so I'm feeling more confident. I'm walking up to the wave, even though that I know he's up here. I'm going to start tanking his Q in order to block him from getting CS and to bait him into a bad fight. I know he's going for cannon, so I'm going to throw out the E, land the E on that. That's going to buy me some time. He's just going to dash away, which is the correct thing to do. I'm starting to get minion advantage, not that it really matters this late in the lane. Yeah, and he started taunting me. Alright, so I hit the E. I'm gonna slow this down. He walks up and he's starting to contest. I know that he's gonna... As soon as he starts walking up after I grab his spirit, I know we're gonna be in for a fight. He flashes behind, so I start casting my R. There's the R for Lee Sin. Cannot be displaced. I think I missed my Q there. Or he would have died. Yep. I missed my Q or he would have died. It's really unfortunate. It's like two deaths that he made it out of. So he's gonna teleport top.
Double kill.
He's really just trying to gun for top. He's not really doing anything around the lane, around the rest of the game. I think he gets back here.
Has been destroyed.
So I start tanking. He's throwing his Q at minions, and I'm just tanking the Q because the first part of the Q doesn't really damage me. I dodged that one because I knew it was never going to kill them. Ninja Tabi are going to do a ton. His Q is an execute, so if you can keep your health high in the first place, it's not going to do as much damage as compared to when you're low. So being tanky is more important than doing damage against Lee Sin. Plus he gets outscaled, so the longer you can prolong his game, the better. Even though I'm behind, I've got Phage, I've got Tabi. I completely forgot that Black Cleaver builds out of a Kindle Gem now, so I bought the wrong item. And I'm sitting on a cloth just for shits and giggles. Is my ult up? My ult is still 25 seconds down. I believe I tanked the Q here. Yeah, I tanked the Q. Okay, the cooldown must have shown wrong, but alright. I was gonna say I shouldn't have been up so far, but I tanked the Q because I had my ulti up, and because Evelyn was there, so that was a really good fight. I just spirit grabbed him. That's the worst thing you can do to a jungler, like a lane farm. Just land steal shots on him and shoot him. Because now he can farm as long. If he's full health, he can farm forever, but if he's low health, he can't stay and farm. I don't want to stay because I know Lee Sin is backing and I'm out of cooldowns. I end up going Raptor Cloak because I'm planning to do either Trinity Force CZ Rot or Cleaver CZ Rot. Either is fine. Cleaver is a little bit more of the tanky option. Lee Sin cleared out my E, and I know he wants to go for my tower. He hasn't shown any inclination on roaming at all. There's the Q, again, the body block on the Q, so I can't, I'm denying him farm. We're still dead even in farm, but if I can deny him without taking any damage, then we might as well. He dashed out, baited Evelyn out of step. I didn't have my E up, I missed my E. And then it's more of a team game from here on. I've shown you guys the main mechanics. I think I've only got one thing left to show you in regards to this matchup. So that again, I'm body blocking the Q. Okay, this time I ult flashed. I showed you guys that last time, and then I used Storm Raider Surge just to walk away. I wasn't certain of being able to kill Rengar. He's pretty mobile and he can run away just as easy as I can. He comes back in when I have cooldowns though, so throw a ward in the bush. Low push. I want to show you guys this fight. In this fight, Rengar came back from healing at the fountain, and we see the Rengar ulti go off. So I want to kite back to where I have 1, 2, and I have another third tentacle spawning. Land a spirit grab on Rengar as he's coming in, and then I ult to stop Nautilus from pulling me into the fight, and we instantly get 2 kills. So I can stop the displacement to the Nautilus hook, I can stop myself from being pulled into a bad position, or just maybe not a bad, just a slightly worse position. get the tentacle spawned on the Spirit, on Rengar, and on Nautilus because he's dashing into me. And then we turn the fight into a rout. So, yeah, that's that matchup. Don't get chased early. Keep your head. You can't necessarily mechanically outplay Lee, but you can definitely outthink him. I think there's one more. That. I knew I had the slow coming up on him. I knew I had the support. And then he turns away to Q me, and I land the Q on him. Yeah, that's it. Good luck. Have fun in your Lee Sin versus Illaoi games. Don't let him cheese you and outskill him. Alright guys, have a good night.